Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Going On Daily Live. I'm your host, Becky, here with Miss Sharon on another Canadian episode. So welcome.
Good morning. How are you this morning, Becky?
Yeah, doing good. It is a very gloomy day here near Edmonton, Alberta. This August has been absolutely terrible, full of rain and smoke and storms and just no sun. So, other than that, I'm doing good. How are you today? Uh-oh, do we have internet? I think we've got some technical difficulties here because Sharon, I can't hear anything Sharon's saying. It's completely frozen. So it seems like this day is not off to a great start, unfortunately. So we are all going to do a quick refresh and we're going to come right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Now, hopefully we're going to get this under control here. If not, who knows what is going to happen today with Sharon's internet, with Ron's internet. I don't know what is going on. Okay, Sharon's back.
I'm back. I wasn't sure who froze, me or you, so I thought I better
refresh is good. Okay, if this is working, then I am very happy here. Okay. So anyways, welcome back to Going On Daily. So we've got a good show for you today. A lot of good stuff as usual. Excuse me. Sharon is kicking off the show today talking about poking the bear and not to do it.
Well, you know that old saying, don't poke the bear. A gentleman from Florida found out that that's actually very true. So Smokey the Bear is face of wildfire prevention, and he's been around since, believe it or not, 1944 and August of 1944. Wow. So he's 81 years old now, and happy birthday, Smokey, because he was conceived in August.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and he's looking better today than he did 80 years ago. He's kind of a little buff there. Jacked. Before he was a little punchier. Yeah. He's only getting better with age. So he's known for, pointing and saying only you can prevent forest fires. But this week he added a new line to his resume: crime fighter. Authorities say that a man went on a bizarre road trip from Pensacola, Florida to Orlando, Florida, stealing official Smokey the Bear signs from state forests. So he was stealing these signs out of the forest and then listed them on Facebook Marketplace, because that's a secure site to list stolen
under his own profile.
Absolutely, probably. And but the thing is too, he was charging $1,900 a sign for one sign.
That's aggressive. That's too much.
Holy smokes. Talking about attracting attention to yourself.
Wow. Like what? Who would want one of those signs? That's the question.
What would possess someone to think, I'm just going to steal all these Smokey the Bear signs because somebody will buy them? Like, where did that thought originate from? I don't even understand the process there. So with a little help from Florida law enforcement and maybe just a little claw enforcement from Smokey, the alleged sign snatcher was caught.
Well, yeah, naturally.
Yeah, exactly. So his name hasn't been released, so we don't know who he is, but we do know his new nickname, the Very Bad Decision Maker. Or
very bad.
How about the Paw Fender? Or what about the Claw Breaker? No,
these are awful.
Okay, how about the Yogi Yokel?
Oh my word!
I'm trying to do it. A top. Oh, maybe I should do a top 5 not funny nicknames.
Those are hilarious.
Yogi the Bear sign thief.
What does Ron say? American pickers used to feature old signs. They go for tens of thousands. Old signs, maybe from landmarks, no longer.
Yeah,
but current signs, I don't know.
Legitimate, not stolen old signs. Like, holy heck. Right. So the agriculture commissioner from Florida, Wilton Simpson, said, Smokey is famous. Our kids and our families know him. Everybody in North America knows Smokey and the Bear. So who in their right mind steals a Smokey sign and tries to sell it? And then he says, Smokey's always out in the forest, and today he got lucky. He spotted the bad guy and got him cuffed. Because there's actually pictures of Smokey the Bear with the police and this gentleman being arrested, right? So he was there for the arrest.
Oh my gosh.
And he says, this is what happens when dumb criminals poke the bear. This guy's what an idiot. Tell us how you really feel, Wilton. Like, oh, that was really funny. He just like, no, stupid
That's
idiot.
Hilarious. I don't understand it. Yeah. Like Ron is saying, yes, these are old. You're right. These are old signs. I'm sure there is some value in it, but like, did he not think he was going to get caught posting on Facebook Marketplace? Like, I would think if there was like a verbal contract between him and somebody with no paper trail, and they were like, hey, I'd really like some of these signs, then he would go get them. But like, hey, I've got these signs. Don't ask me where I bought them.
Exactly. Weirdo. Gonna sell them on Facebook Marketplace, and like you say, probably under his own profile. Like, he probably wasn't even smart enough to. So that's another one for the books for Florida man.
Does it say how he got caught? Like, someone probably just reported him?
One, like, as he was stealing a sign. Like, he got caught in the forest with stealing a sign. He literally got caught red-handed.
What an idiot. You always hear about really good news headlines from Florida. It's so true. So true.
Well, exactly. And they actually have a Florida Man website dedicated to all of this things like that.
I follow him on Instagram. That's hilarious. Like, I just don't get it. It's like, does the sun do something to people? Like the extreme heat? Does it make people a little crazy? I don't know.
It could. It might. Definitely some of them it affects.
So funny. Well, I would love to see that going on the side of the road for sure. Seeing him get arrested right there. No, I can't. Now, like, I've got some pretty good roadside attractions coming up here, but like someone getting arrested for being not even just a criminal, being a dumb criminal. That's what I'd like to see.
But I love that the Florida agriculture minister called him an idiot. That's crazy. That's really funny.
I don't think they mince words down in Florida. Not often. I think they're just like, just tell you how it is. And you know what? I appreciate that. This is why I want to move there.
Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, I do. It's hot. There are dolphins. There's blue ocean. I mean, minus hurricanes and extreme heat and all the stupid criminals that live down there.
Just not move to Florida. Or is that where you want to move?
Like Florida or Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I could go for either. Now, that being said, later on in this show, I do have a list about the things about America that us Canadians think are a little weird. And so, there would be some growing pains, of course, if you move to a new place. But I don't know. I want to one day, maybe retiree, perhaps.
Oh, okay. That's exciting. Well, they're not part of the WHO, so to me, that makes it incredibly attractive.
Exactly. That's why I want to go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me tell everybody where they can find us. We are on a million different platforms here. So right now, if you are with us live, you're probably watching on Kick, YouTube, Rumble at Rhode Island Broadcasting, or right there under Sharon at Twitch at RI_broadcasting. Now, don't forget to support the show with bits over on Twitch. You can also listen to us after the fact. If you can't catch us live, we are on Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, and iHeartRadio. We are at RIBroadcasting over there. Of course, you can follow us on one of our many social medias, as you can see below: U42, Odyssey, Parler, Space Hake, Gab, TikTok, MeWe, LinkedIn, Blue Sky. X, Twitter over there at Broadcasting RI, over here at RIBroadcasting. And of course, this little orange guy right below me, that's our Patreon. Definitely check us out, support the show, get yourself some swag from there, keep the show going. We have a new Facebook page at Going On Daily Morning Show. Now, it's really important that we get followers there because we cannot stream live there until we have X amount of followers. I say this on every show. We had lots and lots and lots of followers on Rhode Island Broadcasting. Unfortunately, Ron got Zuckerberged, and the account is no longer. So we want to get followers here on our Facebook page so that this show can go live there as well. So follow us, Going On Daily Morning Show. And finally, over here under Sharon, RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. That is our website. You can stream the shows there as well. You can also donate. Ron has kept it open to $10 million. You can donate. That's the max. If you want to donate 10 million and one, it is not happening. 10 million is the max. So go ahead. Send us $10 million over there at RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net.
We'll come visit. We'll have you on the show.
Literally, we will come to wherever location you are and have a show. That sounds fantastic to me.
Absolutely. Broadcast live.
That's a mouthful. I need a drink from that.
So with Facebook, Ron got sucker punched.
Yeah, he did. And for no reason, honestly. It said he violated community guidelines, which usually is like a warning or so, but it was like account gone. And then so he made a new one quickly after. Same thing, account gone. I even tried here, like him and I live nowhere near each other. I'm in Edmonton, he's in Rhode Island. Okay. There's no proximity. I tried to make an account on his behalf, wouldn't let me. I tried to do a new one under my own name, wouldn't let me. So yeah, like there's something going on in the world of Rhode Island Broadcasting that Facebook does not like. Now, there is a possibility that somebody hacked it, did violate community guidelines, and they are punishing us because of it. Either way, we're starting from the bottom, and that's why we're on so many different platforms now, and this is awesome. This is like a little kick in the butt that we needed on this show. So please give us a follow on one of those platforms. That would be fantastic. All right. Are you ready for this? On Monday, Chuck and I were talking about roadside turnouts. I think his was Bucky's, like a big beaver, actually, like this crazy gas station, basically, like a huge Circle K. Now, we don't know things like that here in Canada, quite honestly. Alberta would probably be the place to have something like that, but we don't have anything like that at all. But what we do have is some of the weirdest roadside landmarks. Now I'm going to go through a few. I see Ron has put a couple on here. Like, I don't even understand why we do it. I don't know. I can't, I'm speechless when it comes to a lot of these things. So I'm just going to put some up here behind me.
Okay.
Starting off in Edmonton, if you can see this.
The big boot.
The world's largest boot. Now, Chuck thought he had the world's largest boot in San Antonio. But I don't know. Canada claims to have the world's largest boot standing at 40 feet tall. So, I'm going to move my mic over here. Hopefully everyone can see that a little bit better. Oh, let me back up here. Can you see that? Can you hear everything okay? Everything is good?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, I'm trying to get out of the way here. Yeah, so this is actually just on the west end of Edmonton. You see it. When I was a kid, I was fascinated. Like when I moved to Alberta from Ontario, I was like, oh my God, what is this giant boot? Now I'm like, that's an eyesore. That's what that is. We also have the world's largest baseball bat. Well, maybe not the world's largest. I shouldn't say that. It's a giant baseball bat. Now, again, tell me why. Like it doesn't even look good. What's the point of this?
I don't know.
The best part about the giant baseball bat is that it's in a very, how do I phrase it? Very sketchy part of Edmonton.
Oh, okay.
Very. So it's not like, you have tourists coming to this area, taking pictures with it, whatever. Like it's sketch town. So I have no idea. Maybe at one point there was something festive that went on there that I don't know about, but Yeah. Is there a team in Edmonton?
Really,
not really. Sorry, go on.
It would be really cool if that was a telescope.
Yeah, like a working telescope. That would be cool. But you know what? Like in this part of town, that thing would be defecated on in no time.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll just go through a few that I don't have pictures for. There is a giant squirrel, Eddie the squirrel in Edson, Alberta. Why? I don't know. We have the world's largest beaver, as you can see right here. That's in Falher, Alberta. What is the hood like in Edmonton? Well, I mean, it's not like the hood in America, but it's like pretty bad. Got a lot of homeless people here and like drugs, a lot of drugs. We have the world's largest blue heron in Barhead. We have the world's largest wagon wheel and pickaxe in Fort Assiniboine. The world's largest pierogi. Now, I do have a picture of the world's largest pierogi. I'm sure, Sharon, you are familiar with what pierogies are, but Ron and the Americans familiar with pierogies? I don't know. This is the world's largest pierogi in Glendon, Alberta. 27 feet tall, 6,000 pounds. This piece of artwork is. Yeah, I know. Bizarre, right?
It looks. I appreciate our Ukrainian ancestors for bringing us pierogies. So thankful.
I do love a good pierogi. I'm not mad about that. We have the world's largest border markers at Lloydminster. So Lloydminster is a town on the Saskatchewan and Alberta border. They are 100-foot high markers sitting next to City Hall. They're right on the border. We've got a giant red river cart in Kikino. I've never even heard of this. Kikino Métis settlement. It is somewhere here in Alberta and it's 30 feet high. Ron has a picture of this one and I too will change to a picture of this one. In case you were wondering, we have the world's largest sausage right here.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Like it's questionable. I mean, it does look like a sausage link, but this is a kielbasa to be specific, and it cost $120,000 for them to build. It's from the Stonichi family. Now, Stonichi meat is very common here. It is good. I'll give them that. But like, imagine your town is known for its giant sausage.
There are so many jokes on so many levels, but we need to not get kicked off of Facebook, so I won't.
Right, exactly. Well, good thing we're not streaming live on Facebook. We have the world's first UFO landing pad in St. Paul, Alberta. That's a couple hours from me, built in 1967.
That's actually pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, I did have a picture of it, but I decided to get rid of it to have this giant sausage here. So, sorry. Let me go through. Here's another one. So clearly Alberta is a Ukrainian town because we also have the world's largest egg. And not just any egg, the world's largest Pasenka egg. Right here. And it's massive.
What's a Pasenka egg?
Like a Ukrainian egg, like they like color them and stuff. It's, I don't know. Okay. Easter? I really have no idea. I'm not Ukrainian, so I really don't know. But it's giant. It weighs 5,000 pounds. And like a person would stand like, trying to turn my fingers here, like this. They would be like this big. So this thing is like massive. Yeah. Alberta is known for whatever it, Vegreville is the town that it's in. It hosts its annual Pasenka festival every summer. It is like a huge deal there. So, I mean, I guess I could see why they have it maybe. They've got the world's largest mushroom in Vilna. They've got the world's largest chuck wagon in Dewberry, the world's largest railway spike in Hines Creek, a huge dragonfly. Now, they're not calling it the world's largest, which makes me believe that there are others. This is in Wabamun. Wabamun's right near me, actually. Wabamun's a little lake town. They got this giant dragonfly there, measuring 30 feet long.
Wow. It's actually long
and 30 feet wide. It is massive. I have seen it. It is absolutely huge. They have, Ron might like this one here. They have a large Thor statue in Thorsby, obviously. Why wouldn't they?
Exactly.
Quite honestly, it's hideous. Absolutely hideous. They have a lovable skunk in Byseeker, Alberta. Never heard of it. 13-foot tall Squirt the skunk. Never heard of this. They have Korean totem poles in Airdrie, Alberta. These are also hideous. Okay, this is one you're going to really like. This is one when you drive past, you go, what on earth? This is the Blue Circle. Nobody knows what it is or what it does. This is in Calgary, Alberta, right on the north end of town. So as I'm going back to Edmonton, you see this. I think it's art.
Just a big hula hoop in the middle of nowhere.
And then it has a light on top because, obviously visibility. It says it's a much disputed public art piece. It's just blue. It's not. Yeah, just portal, Ron. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's probably
it's
what
confusing.
It is.
I have no idea why it's there. When every time we pass it, we're all like, "What on earth?" Okay, so
we'll how much did it cost to put that one up?
I have no idea. I've heard a lot. Calgarians tell me it's cost a lot of money. So here's a better one, though.
That's crazy. Oh,
get this one out of the way. Okay, this is the world's largest T-Rex. So this one's okay. We're all right with this one. This is in Drumheller, Alberta. Now, Drumheller is known for its dinosaur bones. They have a huge dinosaur museum there. This T-Rex is 86 feet high, which is apparently 4 times higher than a real T-Rex. So not lifelike, which is good. You can even climb inside of it. It has 100 steps inside to reach the mouth.
That is really cool. That's the best by far so far. That's the best one.
That is the coolest one. Now, it's not a roadside landmark. It is just at the museum, but it is pretty awesome. Yeah, we have a lot of really stupid ones coming up. A giant softball in Chauvin, Alberta. The world's largest oil lamp in Donalda, which is 42-foot high oil lamp. We have a giant goose, 11-foot high giant goose in Hanna, Alberta, also the hometown of Nickelback. We have the world's, oh no, sorry, not the world's, meaning there is more somewhere else. Canada's largest baseball glove. Ron would probably like that one, but it's 13 feet high and it's good for a selfie. I don't have pictures of it, but it sounds pretty cool. The world's largest fishing lure in Lacombe, a giant golf tee in Trochu. The world's largest bucking saddle bronc and rider in Ponoka. It's 20-foot tall bronze statue.
Giddy up.
I know. Like, they're just ridiculous. It's like every town is known for one of these ridiculous things. They have a giant pinto bean in Bow Island, which I've actually seen because I had a friend in Bow Island. It is literally just a bean. It doesn't look like much, just a giant pinto bean, 18 feet tall. Okay, this one I have put here. This is a town I used to live in, and of course, I forgot to upload it. So Medicine Hat is the name of the town. I'm sure you have heard of it as a Canadian, or maybe not, but this is what they have here. It's uploading. The world's largest teepee.
Oh, it's pretty. That's actually pretty. That's very nice, actually.
It's white. It's just lit up red, unless they painted it since the last time I was there. But it's just on the roadside. As you're driving along the highway, you see this like massive teepee. And yeah, you can go there. You can take pictures under it. Then there's like a huge like hill, and you go down, and then there's a golf course down there that I actually used to work at. But it was originally built for the 1988 Olympics in Calgary, because Calgary's about 2.5 hours west of this. But then it was moved to Medicine Hat in 1991. So that's kind of cool.
Well, it makes sense because there'd be a lot of Indigenous people settling on there back in the
100%. And there are a lot in Medicine Hat for sure. And that area, there's quite a few reserves nearby. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. Like, I wonder if they ever do any ceremonies or anything there, or if it's just like a landmark now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Lethbridge, a town nearby to Medicine Hat, has the world's largest wind gauge, which is crazy because Lethbridge is the windiest town you have ever been to, I swear. So like, why do you want that? But it doesn't actually work. It's not to like create more wind.
Why would it work?
And yeah, exactly. Another town nearby, Tabor, Alberta, known for its Tabor corn, has a 36-foot ear of corn statue. Okay. There's a statue of giant potatoes in Vauxhall, Alberta. Ron may or may not like this one. I know he's more of a Star Wars than a Star Trek. Oh no, I do have this. This is the Area 51 landing site here. Maybe I didn't put down this other one. Is it this one? No, I didn't. So, there is a Vulcan, Alberta, which obviously would make sense. What is there? It is a I don't even know. Starship Enterprise. My husband would be so upset. He's a huge Star Trek fan. If he knew I didn't know the name of the Enterprise, he'd be so upset with me. But
Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, exactly. But basically, it is literally a replica.
Very cool.
The Starship Enterprise. But it makes sense. Vulcan, Alberta, Vulcan creatures, whatever they are. So there's one more I'm going to show you here. This is an Alberta staple. If you come to Alberta, you have to check this out. People far and wide come to see the silver balls. Now, much like the blue circle, this is controversial. No one has any idea what it is. It just showed up one day in Alberta without any warning. Let me move.
Kidding. How tall is it?
I'm not
like it looks like it's fairly tall.
20, 30 feet maybe. Wow. And so rumor has it that this cost over $100,000 of taxpayer money. It was art, I guess, but it doesn't look like anything. Like I thought, okay, when it first showed up, I thought, oh, Christmas decorations. They're just in a pile. They're going to pull them apart and decorate because it's right on a bridge into the river valley. Nope. It's just the silver balls. Now, recently, I think it was last summer or the summer before. No, I think it was last summer. A guy was on a first date and he thought it would be really cool to show his girlfriend, his Tinder date, that he could climb into the silver balls. There's little like holes kind of all over the place. Now he got stuck and the fire department actually had to come and it was like hours to get him out. So, but apparently I actually heard him interviewed on the radio. They said that they definitely had more dates after that. She thought it was pretty funny. She didn't think it was embarrassing.
Definitely a memorable date for sure. Either way, whether you like it or hate it, memorable will be on your top 10 list of dates for sure.
Exactly. Totally. So that's it for my list. I'm sure there are more, but I definitely wanted to end on the silver balls because even my cousins in South Carolina, they always want to know about the silver balls. Oh, are we going to go see the silver balls? Yeah, I guess so.
Sure. Did they get that confused with silver bells? Like
no,
the song?
They think it's just as stupid as and keep in mind, they're from South Carolina where news is like Florida news. Okay. They're used to dumb stuff, but they came to Alberta and they saw the silver balls and they were like, why? Great question. Nobody knows.
Exactly.
It just appeared one day. Yeah. So that is it for Alberta roadside landmarks. If you are ever in Alberta, please go to one of these towns. You are sure to see it. Now, it's funny, the town that I live in actually doesn't have anything. We're kind of lacking because a lot of these little towns have something pretty cool, although we're not really known for anything. Honey, I think my town is known for, but
so maybe a big honey bee or
like a giant bee would be cool.
Or a bear with some honey or something.
Yeah, right. Or like a hive or something.
A hive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you could call in and
yeah, exactly. On a first date, have the fire department come and get you.
Second date, first date, silver ball, second date, big giant hive.
Exactly.
So what I'm understanding from all these world's largest, Alberta is the Texas of Canada.
Oh, yes.
Texas, right?
100%.
So Alberta's
with
the Texas.
Our farming, our cowboys, our love for country music and guns. And yes, we are definitely the Texas of Canada. I mean, we do have a lot of like our big cities like Calgary and Edmonton definitely have like a lot of multiculturalism. It has a lot of liberal people in it. So it's not entirely cowboy. For sure. But yeah, there is definitely a direct comparison between the two.
Yeah.
I think that's why it appeals to me. It's like Alberta on steroids, but also with an ocean nearby. So I kind of like it. It's like an easy transition. Sure. I could use some more hairspray in my hair. I could use something bigger. So I'm down.
poof, do a big bouffon.
Yeah, why not? Why not make my kids into pageants or something?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, love it. All right, let's move along here. You were talking about 7 daily habits to change your life. This should be good.
That may or may not change your life.
Oh, that may or may not change your life.
Well, I mean, I think they would, and lots of people, but there will be people out there that go, oh, really? No.
Let's hear it. I'm excited.
Okay. All right. So for number one, it's just a small little change, but it actually can reap big rewards. You put your cell phone across the room at night when you go to bed, because that way you're not just grabbing it when you wake up in the morning and doom scrolling, right? Getting all the negativity from the news and,
Yeah. Well, they also say too, like looking at your phone, the very first thing when you wake up is so hard on the eyes. I was even at the eye doctor last week and he said, we are seeing such an increase in nearsightedness. And he says to my daughter, can you guess why? And she was like, I don't know. I'm like, think about it, love. But yeah, people's eyes are changing, and they say when you wake up, the first thing you should do is look out to the horizon as far as you can into nature for about 5 minutes to let your eyes adjust. So, maybe go sit on your patio if it's like a warm day, go outside, look at nature. That's the best thing for your eyes to let them adjust in the morning before you dive into your phone.
Very cool. I did not know that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so another reason to put your phone across the room.
Well, you shouldn't even have it in your room, actually. The amount of radiation these things give off, like, it's actually horrible. We probably shouldn't even have them anyway, but like.
Well, no, exactly. We shouldn't really have them.
At least like at nighttime when your body's trying to repair, it should not be anywhere near you. Ron, so I need to keep my eyes closed. No, but just don't be looking at any blue screens before that.
Stumbling around, tripping up the stairs and down.
Exactly.
We don't need you going down the stairs, Ron. We really don't. So that's the first one. The second one is having a morning skincare routine. Like, love the skin you're in. If you have nice, soft skin, you just feel better about yourself. And it physically makes you feel better, which boosts your psychological outlook, right? So
this is fair.
When your face feels like a cloud instead of a cactus, you can't help but radiate, hey, I'm the CEO.
Oh, yeah. And you just want to be like, unstoppable. Oh my God, feel my skin. Now, I don't know any guys that do this, but like my girls and I are always like, oh my God, feel this. After a facial, you come home feeling like a baby's butt. You're just like, oh my God, I'm so young.
Exactly. It's like, oh my God. So yeah, right. So when you do it, the first thing you say to your girlfriends is, hey, feel this. Have you touched my cheek? It's so good. Exactly. No, you're right. No guys have probably ever done that.
I'm really bad at all skincare. Like I have all the things. Lately, it's just been, I made my own cleanser because I'm getting real earthy here. I made my own cleanser and then I'm using castor oil as moisturizer. And, I could use a facial. I'm pretty dry in some areas, but man, like it feels pretty good not having all those chemicals on my skin. Quite honestly.
I've been buying, there's a lady who is about 5 hours away from me, but she makes face moisturizer and she lists her ingredients on the lid and they're all like lavender and
nice.
And like you say, castor oil. And so I've been using her products for a few years now and the difference is incredible. It's really incredible.
I think a lot of people don't realize that the stuff that they're buying, like let's say all these kids who watch TikTok tells them they need this brand, this brand, this brand. It is junk. It is so bad for your skin. My kid was like 10, 11, 12. And she's like, I need hyaluronic acid. I need niacinamide. I need whatever salicylic acid. And I'm like, you're a child. You don't need any of the, are you wrinkling? Like, why do you need hyaluronic acid?
Exactly.
And then they go get it from Sephora and it's not like these are quality products. They're just expensive products. Doesn't mean that they're good ingredients.
Exactly. Yeah. Sephora's got quite the gold mine going there selling a bunch of crap
the dream to teenagers. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And which is probably at the end of the day, making their skin worse. Because that's what a lot of those products do. And then you have to buy more because you have to counteract the damage that you just created.
Is bad. So I know. It's horrible. So start a skincare routine. Do it clean.
Yes.
That's what we're saying over here.
Yeah, do it clean. Yep. Look online for all these people. There's a lot of people online that make homemade, or go online yourself and look up a recipe for skincare. It's really easy to make.
It really is.
Moisturizers and things. It really is.
Totally.
Or like Becky does, use castor oil. It's beautiful. It's amazing for your skin.
Amazing. And makes your hair grow.
Does it really?
Yeah. If you're consistent with it, like putting it on your eyebrows, your eyelashes, they'll grow.
Okay.
It helped me grow my hair back after chemo. I would like douse my head in castor oil.
Yeah. How long did it take for your hair to grow back, Becky?
Not long. Not long at all. Like, I mean, it's still really short, but like within like a month or so, I had like quite a decent amount.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good. And I know castor oil too, if you have scars, you put castor oil on a pack and then just sleep with it on at night, and if you want to
detox your liver, castor oil. If you want to have a laxative, castor oil. You want to grow your hair back. If you have digestion issues and you want to put it in your belly button, if you want to put it on your toes because you have sore bones in your toes, put it there. If you have fungus, put it there. You can like literally do anything with castor oil.
Castor oil is an amazing product. Totally. Yeah.
I didn't know this. All I knew like at first was, hey, I should drink this when I'm pregnant and see what happens. It was not good. Okay. It did what the Lord intended, and that was move my body. It was not my baby that moved though. Let's put it that way.
Okay. And no effect on the baby, just on you.
I put me into very early labor, and then it stopped, and then I did it again the next night, and then it put me into early labor again, which made my water break. And then I got there and I was 0 centimeters dilated. So I think like if your baby's not ready, maybe don't drink the castor oil.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm thinking from that. Yeah. But I was ready. So I wanted her out.
Yeah. Yeah. You get to that point where it's like, okay, it's time to exit the building. Let's go. Let us go. I don't know about you, but I'm really short. So my kids were right up underneath my rib cage all the time. Very uncomfortable. Wasn't great. Okay, so number 3, exercise and fresh air. Yep, the dreaded.
I knew that was going to be on here.
And I mean, you don't have to go nuts and get a gym membership, but just go for a walk. And especially, if you're working in the office or working castor motor oil, he says, it's not like you have to go crazy. Just go for a little walk, especially at the end of the day, just to de-stress from whatever happened, release the negativity, increase your endorphins. It makes you happy. And then you have a nice relaxing evening, like a 15 or 20 minute stroll. Really good for the body.
I've heard a couple different sources say a little walk after a meal is one of the best things that you could do to digest and to basically keep any excess weight off. I mean, obviously like a little walk isn't going to help you lose a ton in weight, but I mean, it helps everything move along so that you're not like holding on to it. I've also heard that a morning walk first thing in the morning is very good, again, for your eyes, for your grounding, for just getting you centered before your day. I've also heard a walk around that, I want to say between 8 and 9, when you're sitting on the couch and you're going, am I hungry? Do I want snacks? Is it time for candy? Like if you just go for a walk in that time, it'll actually pass that little hump of, I don't even know what happens there. Your blood sugar's dropping or something. It'll just pass that hump, and then you'll come back and you don't want the snacks anymore.
It's, that's the thing too. But you know what? Between 8 and 9, when you're saying, oh, what kind of snacks do I have? Do I have some chips? That's my downfall. Do I have some chips?
Yeah, exactly. Chips and candy.
Imagine. Oh, I don't know if I'd go for a walk. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should start going for a walk at that point. That's a good idea, Becky. Thank you.
Yep.
And, we need to get out of our houses too, because we don't want to be that person on the block that ends up being the scary person in the window that kids walk by and go, oh my God, we haven't seen her for years.
Yeah,
she hasn't been in the house. She's that scary lady that lives there. Oh my God, she's looking out the window. Run.
Yeah, exactly. Not to mention you need the vitamin D from being outside. Even in the winter, there's vitamin D. Not a lot, but you need it to survive. It's good for your bones. Good for your mental health.
Yeah. Psychologically speaking, it's very, very important. Just get outside, get moving, whatever.
Yeah,
do
exactly.
Whatever. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous.
Exactly.
And so number 4, meditation. Now, don't roll your eyes, people. You don't have to sit cross-legged in Lululemons for hours to get the benefit of meditation. Just do it for 5 minutes, then go to 10. And it's really, really healthy for you. It enhances your immune system. Dr. Joe Dispenza, I'm not sure how many people are familiar with him.
Yeah, I am. Yes.
He released a study on that. It actually enhances your immune system.
Really?
And yep. If you meditate on a regular basis. And other benefits include reduce stress, improve emotional health, enhance self-awareness, better focus. It also can promote better sleep patterns and increase overall well-being.
I can see that. It just brings down, I could see just like your cortisol levels, just like your adrenal fatigue, just like coming down because you're not pondering anything. Because that's the whole point, right? You're supposed to think about nothing. Although you tell me to think about nothing, I'm thinking about everything. But, very practiced meditation people, they can really just go and think about nothing.
Yep. It's wonderful. Once you hit that sweet spot, it's hard for me to come back sometimes. I just love it.
Well, I know those times before yoga where you're, Shavasana or whatever, where you're just sitting there or laying there. And then you're like, I'm so comfortable and it's dark in here and it's warm. Like, why would I want to leave this area? Why are you making me do exercise right now? I just want to keep thinking of nothing right now.
Yeah. So lots of people, like when you're, let's say, around a campfire and you're just sitting staring into space or into the fire and you get mesmerized. And then after you're like, oh, I don't even know where I went. That's meditation. That's a form of meditation right there. But there's also guided meditations. And Deepak Chopra has a 21-day abundance guided meditation. It's 7 to 8 minutes a day. That's it. And if you do it first thing in the morning, and his voice is very soothing and calming, and he walks you through. So you're not trying to clear your mind. You're just listening to him. And I highly, highly recommend it. And it's free on YouTube. You can just Google Deepak Chopra 21-day meditation and you'll get it. Some of the videos are 15 minutes long, but he talks. And then it's about like a 7-minute meditation. See, I'm putting you to sleep already, Becky. You're relaxed.
It's early here. It's early.
You're relaxed.
Right? Well, actually, I'm picturing laying in that warm, hot yoga room. And I'm like, that sounds nice. I got a busy day ahead of me. That sounds nice to just sit and do that.
Put that on your to-do list for today.
If you right? Yeah, I'm definitely not a person who ever slows down. So, I can do the walks, I can do the grounding, I can do the skincare, whatever. The sitting in quiet, that's a tough one. I feel like my head is constantly going. And I actually think it would probably be really good for me to sit and meditate. Haven't quite implemented that in my life yet.
That's why for beginners, I really recommend Deepak for his little 7-8 minute.
Right. I guess it's guided, so that's helpful.
Yeah, it's guided, and it's a short time span, so it's not taking up much of your day.
Sounds all right. I would try it.
So that was number 4. Number 5 is choose one new word every day to incorporate into your vocabulary.
Oh, really?
It keeps the gray matter functioning and makes you smarter. So, for example, my word of the day today is arbitrary. The definition of arbitrary is based on or subject to individual judgment or preference. So using it in a sentence, Ron's top 5 lists are very arbitrary. Because they're based on his individual judgment and preference.
And so what is the point of a new word a day? Just to help broaden what you say?
Broaden your vocabulary, and the more you keep your mind learning and growing, the more the synapses fire together, and it wards off dementia. Really, it's another. it's a really good thing to do.
Cool. I could do that.
Yeah, and it's fun.
What else is on your list here?
It's really fun to try and fit them into.
Yeah, that's true.
Is you're waiting for that opening to try and fit your new word in. So it's really fun to try and find spaces to do it.
That's cool.
Yeah. Number 6, writing down your goals. If you don't have a goal, you can't score. Am I right?
That's fair.
So you've got to write down your short-term and long-term goals. And people who do that are 42% more likely to achieve them than people who do not. 42%.
Wow.
And they don't have to be, goals they don't have to be lofty goals. They can just be anything. Like one of my goals yesterday was to not stay in my pajamas all day because I work from home, and I was like, okay, at some point I got to get dressed. Yeah. I did not achieve that goal. However, that was my goal for yesterday. I need to get dressed. But
I see you at least have a shirt on today. So
yeah, I got dressed today.
I've got a shirt on the top. I've got a blanket only on the bottom. So, I'm half there. Halfway.
Hey, you're getting there. You're getting there. You got to start somewhere.
That's right.
Okay. So that's number 6. Number 7, practicing gratitude. So every night when you put your phone on the other side of the room, you crawl into bed, think about 3 things you're grateful for that day. And they don't have to be earth-shattering. They can just make your heart sing. And the clip we're about to show you made me happy. It brought a smile to my face and a giggle to my heart. Yesterday, I was very grateful for this.
So you went to bed last night thinking about this clip that we're going to show.
3 things I was grateful for, and this was one of them.
Okay, give me just a moment here to try and figure out why it's not sharing. So bear with me here, guys.
Becky's going to show us a little clip.
Unfortunately, hold on a second. Is it showing me my... Hold on a sec, guys. We may not be able to here.
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Okay.
And I could not help myself but put this in an honorable mention. And that's
Can we turn it up a little bit?
Young MC. She's dressed in yellow. She says, hello, come sit next to me, you fine fellow. You run over there without a second to lose, and what comes next ain't bust the moves. Great
I don't
song.
know how I feel about you just doing that.
Thank you, Ron. That was great yesterday.
That one out everywhere.
I loved it. That was awesome.
I love how Ron's response is, OMG. Okay, so if you didn't watch the show yesterday, watch that. That's a great segment. It's about 55 minutes in. Ron does a little rap. And like, I got to say, when I heard it, I was like, I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed by how well he knew those words.
Yep. I hope if he does it on karaoke night, he sends us the video because I'd like to see that.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Ron.
So you practice gratitude and he can do the whole song.
Look at that. Awesome.
Amazing. But I love that you went to bed thinking like, I am thankful for this laugh today.
Yes. Yep.
That's awesome. Well, Ron, you should consider yourself a hero. You've done a good deed here. Yesterday. That's awesome. That's a good list. I like that. I might have to try it. I mean, I'm really not good at a lot of these things. But I mean, I could try, right?
Just little changes make a big difference.
Could try to sit down for a moment and just think about nothing. But
go on YouTube, Google Deepak.
Okay, I'm going to do that. So finally, this takes us to our last topic of the day. These are things that Americans do that Canadians think are weird. Now, you are another Canadian, so I think this is a good one for you to dive into this with me. The first one I wrote down is shoes in the house.
Yes. What is that about?
When my American cousins come, I'm like, take off your shoes. Like they brought their daughter last time. She's 7, so she's only known shoes in the house. And she's like, why do I have to take off my shoes? And I'm like, because what? Because it's dirty outside and you're sitting on my couch. Shoes are right below. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, they are. Ron, answer for us. Do you wear your shoes in your house? Or do you have like an indoor shoe and an outdoor shoe? Like you change when you go in? Like the thing is like after a day out, I want to take off my shoes and I want to be barefoot on everything.
Yes, 100%. I agree. Like get the shoes off, the socks off. Let's just.
It is so bizarre to me.
It's really bizarre to me as well.
Like going to somebody's house, what if they have carpet? Like what if it's white carpet? Yeah, good, you're barefoot. But that's because you have just woken up. So like if you've gone somewhere and then like I wouldn't imagine you get out of bed and then you put your shoes on. I guess it's like probably when you come home, you just don't want to like take off your shoes or something.
I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. And if you're watching House Hunters.
Yeah.
I watch that show quite a bit. And they're going to view a home that they're potentially buying and they wear their shoes throughout the home. Like, what? No, you take it's not even your home. Take your shoes off.
Apparently there's no such thing as mud or dust or dirt in America. Only Canada.
Apparently they're clean.
Apparently they're very clean. Yeah. Yeah. That one's a weird one to me. This is another weird one. Eating a hamburger, but it's not cooked all the way through. It's underdone. Yeah, that's a thing in the States. I remember I started working, I don't know if you guys have Moxie's where you are, but I started working at Moxie's and we learned about burgers and they said, if someone orders it medium rare or medium or whatever, tell them, no, I'm sorry. We are not allowed to do that. You can't eat ground beef like that.
No.
Like you need to.
You can't.
Ground beef is kind of dirty. So like you got to cook it through. But yeah, rare burgers. Disgusting. Ugh.
No,
I'm gagging in my head thinking about it. Okay, this is another one. College sports. Like you guys go mental for college sports. I do not understand. It's like college football is more popular than NFL. Like I don't understand this.
It's crazy. You go past some of the colleges and their stadiums are bigger, as big as or even bigger than our professional sports stadiums.
Even high school sports. Even high school sports are insane. My kid went to California in March to do some track and field. And they had to use some of the fields of different schools nearby. You know, it was, I don't know. They were at Stanford University for some of it. They were at a junior high, a middle school for one of it. And their track at the middle school was nicer than our best one in Edmonton, like our public college university one. Like it's insane.
My ex-brother-in-law and his wife live on a lake, or they have a cabin at a lake. And there was a sports facility for the little town at the lake because they have a school there. It was an incredible facility. It's like a professional sports facility. It's at a lake. I was like, holy shit, you people really involved in there.
I wish that we put the effort into our sports here. I know, like for my kids, for example, or even for me when I was younger, like watching television shows that come from the States, it's like you get a little bit envious of it. Like, you know, cheerleading is a thing, or like football is a thing, track and field is a thing. But like here, it's like you really just have to find clubs to do that. It's not like a sport thing for school, colleges, like nothing. It's more about the academics, I think, here.
Absolutely. We're more focused on academics. Yeah.
All right. We talked about this one a few times now. The imperial system. What on earth? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Like, okay, listen, I think the metric system is good when it comes to like kilometers. It's very easy. 0 to 100. That's easy. Temperature, 0 to 100. That's easy. Centimeters and kilograms, I could do without for sure. If we implemented feet, inches, pounds with the metric system, like a hybrid system, I think that would be a good one.
Yeah, that's ideal.
But like get rid of miles, you know, get rid of yards. That's what I think. Anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
I love that Ron said you have big time sports, hockey, curling, skiing, and dog sledding. Actually, dog sledding is the sport up north.
Yeah. Really I can't say I've ever done it, but some people do. Probably a lot more north for sure.
They actually have an annual dog sled race that's attended for people worldwide. Yeah. And it goes on for days. Yeah, it's like the Baja 500 only on a dog sled.
Oh my gosh,
It's
poor
crazy.
dogs.
And they change their dogs out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? The Iditarod? I know what the Iditarod is. I didn't know that was Canadian. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. I have a hard time wrapping my head around. Thanksgiving in November. It's weird to me.
Yeah.
And not only just Thanksgiving in November, but like the hype around Thanksgiving in November and then Black Friday the next day. Like Thanksgiving in November blows my mind because it's so close to Christmas. Why do you want to have such like a big event so close to Christmas?
Well, some people that I know from the States, they actually celebrate Christmas at Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, which kind of, they're giving thanks for their families and so they exchange gifts on Thanksgiving, because at Christmas, they only get one day off. They get Christmas Day. They don't have Boxing Day
Really?
for the most part. Yes. So Thanksgiving is their Christmas celebration, really.
Interesting.
That's when they all travel and they take, a 4 or 5 day weekend. And yeah. So it's an interesting. So part of me likes it because they're giving gifts and being thankful for being with family, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's part of Thanksgiving, whereas we focus on the gifts at Christmas.
Yeah, like Thanksgiving is so low key here. I think it's like you put out maybe like a couple of like pumpkin decorations, some leaves, something orange. You have your dinner with your family, and then that's it. You don't even think about it again. It's that time because Native Americans saved the land stealers' butts so they wouldn't starve in winter. Okay. And that's history by Ron.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
The world.
Okay, I'll try and bust through these last few quick because we only got a couple minutes left. How about suing for everything? Suing culture is crazy in the States. You do not find that here at all. Lawsuits like crazy.
Well, I forget what happened. Oh, my last surgery that I just had, the plastic surgeon, because I was having breast cancer reconstruction. That was in June, and he nicked my lungs. So my lung collapsed and it was filling up with blood, and it was a bad thing. I almost died. And somebody asked if I was going to sue them. I'm like, what? No, you sign waivers. And I mean, no one's perfect. He didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't malicious. Right. It was just, an accident, and accidents happen. And people from the States are like, oh no, I think you should sue them. Like you could retire on that money. I'm like, holy heck, that's crazy.
Right. So, like you're like biting the hand that feeds you, kind of like this guy's just trying to help you and you're just going to sue them for it. I don't know. It's weird to me. Yeah. It wasn't on purpose.
No. And I was in the hospital for not a long time, but a week or so, trying
long
to
enough.
With a chest tube so I could breathe, because I couldn't breathe. And, it was bad, but I never even considered.
No. And why would you? Yeah.
But in the States, that was the mentality.
It is so cultural. Like for us, it's like very few of us are like, I'm going to sue, because we're just like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. You almost killed me. It's fine.
Yeah, you didn't mean to do it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
This one really gets me when I travel. When you're looking for alcohol, you just find it in any store. Just like any store you go into. But what blows my mind is like you need to go to different stores for different alcohols. And I think that's even in parts of Canada as well. Like I know Ontario is like this. In Alberta, it's private. So I want to go to a liquor store. That's where I'm going to get my booze from. It doesn't matter if it's beer or wine or cocktails or coolers or whatever. But in the States, like you just go to the grocery store and it's there. You go to the Circle K and it's there, but only some of it's there. You want to go for beer, you go to a different store or whatever. It's so bizarre to me.
And what really blew my mind one of the first few times I went down there was that they had sales on it. Yeah. So you go to a store and they'd have all these items on sale. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I was pretty excited when I saw the sales.
Yeah. Like I remember going to Arizona, going to Walmart, and it was like $7 for, I guess they would call it a liter or whatever, 3/4 liter. We call it a 2.6 here. Like $7. I'm like, perfect.
Yes.
per $7 per. It's not good quality, but it's $7. This cost me $40 at home.
You're mixing it with mix anyway, so whatever.
Exactly.
You won't taste much of it.
Yeah. And so to further up this alcohol talk is being 21 to drink, but you're 18 to vote. Yeah. Like you're old enough to decide who can run the country, but you're not old enough to have a drink on your own. That is weird to me.
Better be sober while you do it.
Is it 19? Is it 19 in Manitoba or 18?
18.
Yeah, 18 here as well. How about the food? Just the amount of preservatives and hormones and junk that American put in their food. I do not understand. Canada's not far behind, but not nearly the same.
No. There's food that can't be sold in Canada because it doesn't meet our health guidelines. For sure. So
that's crazy. And then they're like, why do we have a crisis everywhere? I don't know, because your food is crap. Maybe for starters. Like,
and the portion sizes.
Well, that was the next one on my list is how big the meal sizes are. I remember being in Alabama, visiting my brother, going to, I think it was Hardee's, which is like a Carl's Jr. And they're like, do you want to upsize for 39 cents? And I was like, okay, sure. Like the soda was like this big. And my plate of fries was like this. And I was like, for 39 cents? Like, are you serious? That like, what a steal of a deal. But like, dang, I don't need this for 39 cents.
Yeah. I'm not feeding a family of 4. It's just me.
Yeah, literally. Well, most people eat like a family of 4, I think, in the South. Okay, another one to do with food. Rockets. You know, rocket candies? They call them Smarties down there. But our Smarties are chocolate up here. I know, it's confusing.
Don't they have Smarties down there?
No.
Like normal chocolate Smarties?
M&M's, but not Smarties.
Can you imagine going into a store and going, oh, Smarties as a Canadian, oh, Smarties, and grabbing it in there?
And rockets. I know.
Holy.
I even found a rocket pack from my kids' Halloween candy that said Smarties on it. And I was like, what is this? Like, just bizarre.
Yeah. That's a completely different experience than our Smarties.
Yeah. And more food. There seems to be a lot of food differences here. They call them donut holes. We call them Timbits. I mean, obviously Timbits from Tim Hortons, but like to call it a donut hole is weird. Okay. I'll just take a bunch of donut holes, but like, what's a donut hole? It's like the opposite of the hole. The hole is inside of the donut. You're getting the filling of the hole.
Right.
I don't know.
It was donut filling, not a donut hole, because a hole indicates that there's nothing there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I want the opposite of a donut hole, please. Munchkins. Oh, that's cute. I kind of like that. Timbits, though. That's what we call them. How about money? The money is weird. Now, everyone thinks Canadian money is weird because it's like colorful and plastic, but like, you know which one is which. So like when you have American money, you're like, oh man, I'm rich. And then you're like, oh, I have 7 ones. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I thought I had 7 100s. You know, it's all the same. It feels the same. Makes my fingers feel weird. It all clumps together. Like you're trying to like separate it. It doesn't want to separate. It all looks the same and it gets damaged in your pocket and in the wash. If you put our money in the wash, it's fine.
Yeah. You just wash it, dry it. It's all good. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Bizarre. American money. I don't like American money.
People laugh and say it looks like Monopoly money, but like you say,
I mean, it does.
If we take a 50 out of our purse, we know it's a $50 bill.
Exactly.
It's red. 50 American, it's the same as the dollar. Like you really don't know how much money you have.
Yes, Ron, you can actually wash it. Like how many times have you left bills in your pocket and it's just fine? Yeah. Like that would be shriveled up into nothing if you did that with American money.
Oh, it would. Yeah. Pieces. If you round it through the dryer, it's just a bunch of pieces.
Exactly. Money's the dirtiest thing on the planet. Like I'm not eating it, Ron. Like it's just, if it goes in my pocket, like
money isn't on the food list.
It's not on the weird thing. You mean Americans eat their money? Weird.
Exactly.
How about recycling? A lot of Americans don't recycle. They just throw their cans in the garbage. Weird, hey?
It seems foreign because, I mean, when my kids were in school, they came home and it was recycled. And that was a number of years ago, quite a few. I don't want to say how many, but my daughter was like, nothing was doing. We had to put recycle bins and we had to, and that was it. She got us on the recycling train. And it seems weird now to say that like every home has a recycle bin that you put by the curb on garbage day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not just bottles, like glass and plastic and cardboard. And I'm not that extreme, but like throwing cans in the garbage seems weird to me, especially because here, like you get money back for it. So like, why would you throw that in the garbage? Doesn't even make sense to me.
We don't have that in Manitoba.
Oh, you don't? It's like 10 cents a bottle here or a can. So if you have a rager party, you can make, $50 off that.
Well, we do for alcohol. We've always had the alcohol, but if like just pop cans and soda bottles.
Oh, really? Because there's a deposit when you buy it. There's an extra deposit on all of it. So you're literally just getting back what you paid. But Ron says, I recycle, but we don't get paid unless you go to a place to do it. Yeah, like the Bottle Depot. Interesting. Okay, I got to go quick here. I'm running out of time for us. How about when they say like 5th grade, 7th grade instead of grade 7, grade 5? I always find that so strange. What grade are you in? I'm in the 12th grade. Oh, you mean you're in, actually, they wouldn't even say that in high school. They would say, I'm a senior. That's another weird one. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. That's weird to me. So freshman is grade 9. Sophomore is grade 10. Junior is grade 11. Senior is grade 12. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so.
That's weird to me.
Can you confirm that, Ron?
So under grade 9, you would say I'm in 8th grade. You wouldn't say I'm in grade 8. And then once you hit grade 9, you would say I'm a freshman. That's weird. And then when you watch TV shows and then it's like, oh, that's seniors with that freshman. And then I'm just like, wait a second, that freshman is in grade 9. Ew.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Ew is right.
They act like the freshmen are older, but they're not. They're small children. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, how about this one? How loud some Americans are. Like, if you're on vacation and there's people talking, it's the Americans.
Yep.
You always know.
Absolutely.
And I think this is why like a lot of countries don't like Americans because they come off rude. And we talked about this the other day with Chuck and I don't think Americans are rude by any means. I think they're just bolder.
Yes.
And so
they're just more direct.
If they're loud and direct, it might come off rude. But yeah, you always know who the Americans are on vacation. That's for sure.
Absolutely. The noise level indicates country for sure.
Yeah, totally. Canadians are like, excuse me, can you just come grab this for me? The Americans like, hey, get over here.
Hey, I'm going around you.
Yeah, exactly. You always know.
The aisle at the grocery store. Hey, I'm just going to go around you. Canadians are, excuse me, please.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Like you're sorry for them being in your way. Oh, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I know, we're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, these ones are a little bit darker, but they're just about done my list here. Active shooter drills. I've never had an active shooter drill. My kids have never had an active shooter drill. But I mean, the violence too, I have on my list. Like maybe it's because they have 10 times the population we do. Maybe because that poverty discrepancy is so, it's like high class, low class or whatever. It's not a huge middle class like here. Yeah, the violence is out of hand, Ron. You're right. So, I mean, you guys have to have active shooter drills. And I can't imagine having a childhood like that.
No, it's terrifying. It takes me back to the time when they were talking about the bombs. And so they would have bomb drills like back in the, was it 50s or 40s? They would have the kids hide underneath the desk and put their hands over their head in case the bomb was dropped on them. So that's what that reminds me of.
Totally. Yeah. Nobody should go through that.
No. It's terrifying.
Finally, to end my list here, the weirdest thing that Canadians find weird about Americans is that you guys know nothing about Canada at all. Nothing. I love it. It's no fault of your own. You're not taught it, but it's just funny to me. Ron, you don't. You don't. Don't even.
Just working with you, probably. He's
he's learned some stuff for sure. I often will do things where he knows quite a lot. Okay, well, next time you and I do a show together, let's put that to the test here.
Oh, that'd be a great show. Can hardly wait to see that.
So that is my list for today. So thank you everyone for joining. I know we went a little bit over, but that's okay. Make sure you are here tomorrow when it is JJ and Luana, and Ron will also be on that show, which will be awesome. Luana is another Canadian, JJ is a Southerner, and Ron is a Rhode Islander. So it's a real mix of people here on tomorrow's show. Saturday, it'll be Lena, Ira, and JP. And Sunday, Ron and Kenny. So make sure you check us out at 10 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Mountain, or 9 a.m. Central Time. And check us out tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Have a great day, everybody.